Hey there, everyone. Lori Mueller here, coming to you on Sunday, January 16th for another session of Sunday Stampin' Dreams. And oh my gosh, I feel like I'm running ragged trying to play catch up with all of my appointments and catalog deliveries. And I've got two more that go out in the mail, and then I've got a good handful that are ready for hand delivery. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, connect with me and check to see if yours is in the delivery for today or if yours is en route, because I do have tracking numbers on all of them that are going out in the mail. And then, of course, personal tracking numbers on those that I'm hand delivering. So welcome everyone. Hi, Julie. Hi, Paula and Holly. Hi there, everyone. So good to see you. I want to start off. I haven't seen her come through yet, but I want to wish my dear friend Clarine a very happy birthday. Today is her birthday, and she deserves the most wonderful day ever. She has been dealing with some little things that no one wants to deal with, but I want to wish her the best birthday. So if you would help me cheer her on and wish her a wonderful day, pleasant day. Hopefully it's not snowing in her area. She lives out on the East Coast, and I know that this snow has been hitting various areas through the Midwest and then floating off to the east. So hopefully she's not experiencing any cold weather or blizzards, that she can get out and enjoy a little bit of the day. So hi, Kathy, Marcy, so good to see everyone. So we have Valentine's Day is coming up next month, in about a month. And I love to always include something with my catalogs. And it tends to be, I'm going to say this time it's Valentine related. I can't say that I do it every spring when I send out the new catalogs that come live in January. But I came across these little chocolates, and I thought, okay, how can I decorate this? And then the Sweet Connections bundle is in the mini catalog on page 10. And things just kind of melted together. Not really melted, but I'm trying to throw in a little pun there, right? But it, I think, turned out super, super cute. So that is going to be our project for today. I'm going to share. I've been kind of leaving little sneak peeks and little snippets of my bulk creation on my Facebook page, on both my business page and then on my customer VIP page. So if you are not a part of that page, go to Stampin' Dreams with Lori and go ahead and join our group, and plan to do some sharing and communicating and having some fun with us. So first, before we start out our project though, I want to share a couple of Stampin' Up! Things that if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and my printer didn't do very well, but if you haven't, or you're wondering where your January kit is, the Hugs and Kisses, or Kisses and Hugs kit, we just got notification yesterday that all of the parts have now arrived to assemble the kits and then get them billed out. They're gonna they started billing them yesterday. Friday. They started billing them Friday, and then they're going to finish billing on Monday. And as soon as the billing hits your inbox, the Paper Pumpkin kits will then be shooed off into the mail system. So we should be receiving them fairly soon. There was a delay due to some of the components of the kit got lost in traffic. So, we all know and have heard many times about the traffic issue and where things have gotten held up a little bit. So this is the first time it's really affected our Paper Pumpkin, and it wasn't too bad of a delay, about a week or so, but you should be seeing it fairly soon. And then also we have a new add-on that is super cute. These little gold embossed heart boxes that are perfect to put like these little chocolates in, or however you want to decorate and fill for your recipients. So if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, your kit will soon be arriving as soon as your billing notice comes through via email. So on that note, with Paper Pumpkin, it is also the best time to subscribe for a prepaid plan. We have it available in a 1 month, a 3 month, 6 month, and a 9 month. But the best advantage for the prepaids is that you can choose a free celebration selection with the 3 month, the 6 month, and the 1 year. And of course, the more months that you prepay, the more options of celebration items that you get to choose for free. So that's when I always do mine. I do the prepaid 1 year, and I get to choose you can do a mix of 4 of the $50 items, or 2 of the $100 bundles, or however you want to mix and match to get the most out of your prepaid subscriptions. Prepaids are perfect for gift giving, like birthdays, Christmas, Mother's Day, any given holiday. Maybe a bride, looking to do a little bit of crafting once she's gotten married. Not that she won't have anything else to do, but they do make great gifts, and you can cancel at any time, or you can put a hold on any given month that might be busier than the others, and then it automatically restarts up after that particular month, and you're good to go. So connect with me. Let me know if you're interested in Paper Pumpkin. I am part of a design team that we develop alternates to each month's kit and create videos that are exclusive to our Paper Pumpkin subscribers and also my team members. So there's a huge benefit there. And then we've added on a blog hop to showcase another alternate to each month's kit. So you get a range of 12 different ideas to alter the kit if you want to have a little bit of a variety besides using the instructions that come with each kit. So that is everything with the Paper Pumpkin. Celebration is in full force right now. It goes through the end of February, and you get a free item with every $50 purchase or $100 purchase. And it is so much fun. The papers, oh my gosh, I've been picking up a lot of the designer series papers. They are so super cute. There's 12 by 12s and there's 6 by 6s, and then some are bundled with a stamp set as well. But you got to check it out. Everything is located on my blog at stampinDreams.com, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. So I think on that, we are ready to do some stamping. And hey, Sherry, nice to see you. Oh, Pam, Lisa, Chris, Ann. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many of you joining me today. Thank you so much. So let's get started with our project today. All right, so let's get us situated here that we can get a closer look. So what I'm featuring today is the Sweet Conversations stamp set, and it has coordinating dies that go along with it. And when I mean coordinating, there's a lot of dies that will fit a lot of the different stamps that we have available. And then of course, let's see. Yeah, and then this can be used for your sentiments. And then lots and lots of different sized hearts that you can use for your projects. And this cute little die right here is the one that we are going to focus on today for our little treat project that I created and added with the catalogs that I mailed out and hand delivered. And I've been getting a lot of great reviews on it. So it seems like it was a big hit and a lot of fun to create. So I really like the distinctive look of some of these images as well. It gives it that little rustic look, which is right up my alley. So if you see some different shading, variation of shading, that is built into the stamp and will portray that same type of image when you've inked it up and applied it to paper. So, and I love, you know, it's just like the conversation hearts, candies, you know, this font, it looks pretty close to, you know, I remember the G looking like that on the candy hearts that you would get, and the box that, you know, little pink boxes, the conversation hearts. So super cute. And then, oh yeah, and then this will fit. I knew there was another die that would fit along with this, or if you wanted the outline, or, you know, you can also, this is the coloring of the outlined version, and the same with these pieces and with this one. This can, you know, help you color in if you didn't want to use watercolor pencils or markers of any sort. So lots of variations that you can use in there. This information, the details can be found on page 10 of our new mini catalog, and the mini has this front cover right there. And you can get the bundle with the stamp set that has 17 different images, and then the dies that I just displayed. You can get it at a 10% discount at $42.25. Now that is just shy of a $50 purchase to be able to choose something for free out of the Celebration catalog, which is right here. So you can choose any one of these items that are marked at the $50, like the otter, which I just did last week. And so you add on some dimensionals or some glue dots, and or maybe cardstock, and you would meet that $50 increment. So we are going to set this aside, and I'm going to show you what I was creating. So these were the little treat that I put with the catalogs and then mailed off. And so you can kind of see the banner that I used, and several of the dies that now this is the little envelope. It's supposed to be an envelope, but I wanted it to outline these hearts. And so these candy hearts that I found, now these are what I have left of that flavor, but otherwise I found these Palmer chocolates, and they worked perfect for outlining the envelope. Like I said, this is supposed to be the envelope die, and instead I am using it as a little frame to the chocolate. And then I thought on the back, because you can see where my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine kind of leaves this little bit of a texture, and that's from my cutting plate, which is, you know, no big deal. But I wanted to be able to, I didn't want to have to snip this off. I just was trying to find a quick and easy way of creating a so-called tag, I guess, and getting the most use out of it. So I decided to add my incentive, not my incentive, my sentiment as a little removable tag that is kind of held in with one of the hearts that is left over from this particular die. So I'll show you how I put this all together for all of my customers who received the catalog this spring, or well, winter actually. We're still into January, right? So, all right, so we are going to need, oh, I was going to also share with you the designer series paper, which is called Sweet Talk. And there are many patterns, several, that you can use these dies on. So not only do they coordinate with the stamp set, but they also coordinate with our designer series paper, which I love. So, so cool. So if you didn't have time to do a lot of stamping, you could do a lot of die cutting and have it all fixed up for you. So that is another way of incorporating the dies with the papers as well as our stamps. And then we have these textures and patterns. We got a little Tootsie Roll Pop, and then I remember the Candy Hearts suckers. Those were always a huge hit when adding them to the Valentine, you know, like little cards that, what were they, like 3x4s or something like that, 2x3s. So there's a pattern there, and then also too, I believe, maybe not so much. Yeah, they there might be, yeah, they're not quite as designed to coordinate with the dies, but you can do a lot of hand cutting or just use them as they are for the designer series paper. So here's the candy heart, the conversation heart boxes. You know, they look almost like it. And then these multitude of colors, I can just envision them in the window of the heart of each conversation heart box, right? And I love this pattern right here. Just the color combination is so cute. So those are, and then here's one of the other patterns that I've used a lot of. So again, the heart suckers. So super fun. All right, now to our project. We are going to need some, I am using Blushing Bride versus Petal Pink, which is the color that actually coordinates with the designer series paper. But I thought with the Real Red that I'm using, I really like this combination better. And truthfully, the designer series paper can coordinate with the Blushing Bride as well. And then we need some scrap basic white for our project. So to get started, I think we're going to do our stamping first. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and leave one of those there. We will do the coloring component of, is that blushing? That is not Blushing Bride. That is my Petal Pink right there. Let's see here. Okay, so I wasn't certain why I had the Petal Pink, but now I have Blushing Bride. See the difference? I thought that looked a little different. So this is Petal Pink, this is Blushing Bride, and my preference is to go with the Blushing Bride because I do feel a lot more resemblance with the Blushing Bride than I do with Petal Pink. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Blushing Bride. You can choose Petal Pink if you like. And now I can actually do my stamping. So I've got my Blushing Bride ink, and I'm gonna do the coloring first and then come over top with the sentiment. And the reason I did that is because I wanted my sentiment to be as bold. It's kind of like layering. I didn't want the Blushing Bride to overcast the Real Red of my sentiment. So we're gonna do a little inking here of my Blushing Bride. And we'll go in here. All right. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Pam. Thanks for joining in. So we've got the Blushing Bride, and now I'm going to go over top of it with my Real Red. And I did try this in the reverse, and I felt like the You Are Cute, I mean, was a little faded. It probably was just me, but it did seem like once I colored over top of the Real Red, my Real Red was not as bold for the sentiment in the center. Now the border is a little bit different, but all right, so let's see if I can center this over. And that's one nice thing about clear photopolymer, just like that. Yay. All right, so that is the only stamping that we're going to be doing outside of the Real Red sentiment for the happy to have you in my life. And we will start out, I'm going to bring in my embossing buddy to remove any of the oils that are from my fingers. Whoop, if I can hang on to it, there we go. And bring in my Versamark. And I've got my white embossing powder. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up and center it over top like that. And go ahead and throw on my embossing powder right away. And because I did my embossing buddy, you shouldn't see any embossing powder sprinkles elsewhere, but sometimes it doesn't always get all of them to remove. So I'm going to go ahead and heat up my gun and do some embossing. So I met up with some wonderful ladies this yesterday actually to do some crafting, and I introduced them to embossing. And oh my gosh, to see the look on their face when they saw the end result of what embossing can do and how easy it is. I mean, it's just that easy. Isn't that cute? Love. Now, because you can see the powder of the embossing buddy, you can just come back through and wipe it off like that. And then you don't have that little powder look any longer. So, all right, so we'll set that aside. And we are going to bring in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine so that we can do some die cutting of this piece and that piece. All right, so I'll bring that. And here again, I forgot to bring out, I should have brought my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I don't know why I keep forgetting. It's back in my room. And because it would be perfect for these tiny dies. All right, I'm going to use some washi tape to help me keep that in place. And then we'll put this little guy over here. And oh, you know what? I could do one more die. I need to die cut my banner. So let's do this all at once. So it's a good thing I do have my bigger machine. And I want to, let's see, do I want more contrast or do I want, I think we'll make certain we get that real red in there to coordinate with our sentiment that we have on the back side. Now when I did all of my little candy hearts here, I did this in bulk, which works really, really well for me instead of individually, of course. And it was just kind of nice. I had my cup of coffee and just kind of hung out in a central location. So that's my designer series paper that I use. So we'll have that as our banner. And then because this produced some hearts, we're going to save one of those to hold our sentiment on the back. And then I've got a whole collection of these because I only needed one, that you can use these for shaker cards. Or I'm going to use, oh my gosh, now I forget the name of the liquid that will get really thick and make it look like a glazed dot per se. Oh, we need the dye to come out of there, don't we? It's like, I was going to put it away, but poke this out of there. And there we go. Fell right out. All right. I just love that die. So cute. And you can cut it off if you don't need as much, or there's one that's even longer too. So if you needed a longer one, there's one of those in that set. All right, now, oh, we need our machine one more time to cut out our little envelope with our blushing bride. All right, so bring that back. Put that in here, and there we go. I have a bunch more of these yet to make because I'm gonna do them for some friends of mine that are not stampers. Gasp, right? So, but I just thought it'd be kind of cute to put in their mailboxes. There we go. All right, so you're gonna notice this particular die has 3 even-sized ones and then this smaller one. But in order to make my heart, I didn't want this little short end right here. So it worked out to, this is my short one, and it worked out to do this type of thing. Yeah, I did it this way. That's right, because I have the impression part on the back side, and then the nice smooth on the front for the actual appearance. And how I kept it together was with a glue dot. Instead of, you could snip this off, but then it wasn't a very good holder for my sentiment, and that's what I was looking for. I'm just gonna add in my dimensional right there. Super cute. All right, now we're getting closer to assembly. So I did have these peanut butter ones, which I thought looked really cute on here as well. Gave it a little bit of a contrast. And then I also have the pink. So I think I don't know, what do you think? Should I go with, maybe I'll go with the peanut butter. Try one. I've got a bunch of those left. So I'm going to put a glue dot on the front. There we go. Add my heart and just center it over top of the other heart. The heart candy. Candy on candy, right? And then we want to add a little bit of adhesive to this end heart right here. Not the outside end one, whoop, but the inside end one, because I want the rest of it to kind of be a dimensional vision that, all right. And we will plant it just like that. Yeah, so I added the adhesive to this one because I kind of want this to be loose and free. Now we will add adhesive here. So yeah, I was mentioning how I met with some ladies who were wanting a craft day. And we made this really super cute home decor using the Strong of Heart, which, let's see, I want to go up a little bit, which was amazing. They all did. I mean, there were a couple out of 8 people. There were probably about 3 crafters. So I was really excited that those who are not crafters or think that they're not crafters gave it a whirl. They did amazing. So now to make this stick to that, again, I'm bringing in some glue dots. So I went, let's see, I went through, there's 300 glue dots. Oh boy. In a package. And to do, let's see, what did I do? 70, I think I did 70 or 75 of these, and I went through an entire package of glue dots. So that wasn't too bad for, I think they're 5 1/4 for the package. So it did really well for me economically. And we'll center this over top. Whoop. Give it a little bit. There we go. Like that. Now we are ready to add in our little sentiment. So we're just going to toss it right in there and add a glue dot to the one corner over here. So put this on here. Yeah, they were so excited. Oh, I'm going to fold this in half though, a little bit. There we go. Oh, and then it comes off anyway. They were so excited. They had all sorts of wine. They ordered a charcuterie board. They had, tea and water and little desserts. Oh my gosh, they were so excited to get out, and because some of them have little children, some have very stressful jobs. And basically it was a way for them to gather and just chatter about everything. We had so much fun, and there we are. That's our project. So here we are. I mean, I didn't even get to finish my story, and we're done already. Isn't that cute? And so this was then tucked in with the envelope package for their catalog, and they were able to, they could, if it didn't fall out, see the message that I had for them, which I am so thankful for all my friends and wonderful people who have supported me in my Stampin' Up! Business. And that was one way of sharing my gratitude with them. So I love to add little treat packages to our catalogs. So this is our mini catalog, and then with a celebration catalog. If you don't have a designated demonstrator and you would like a catalog, send me a message and I will get one in the mail or hand deliver to you if you're local, and we'll go from there. So I think, oh, and then also too, I wanted to mention that with hosting a party, if you have a collection of $300 in more or more for orders, you will, as the host, receive this stamp set for free. All right, and then at the same time, all your guests who place an order of $50 or every $50 increment can choose free celebration items as well. So this isn't just gifts for the host, but it's gifts for the host and their guest. So it's a great win-win for everyone. And then for the starter kit, it's still this $99 starter kit. You get to choose $125 in product, but in addition, you get to choose any stamp set, not a bundle, any stamp set that's available in our current catalogs or that is live and still available on our Stampin' Up! Web online store. You get, the 2 stamp sets. You get to choose $125 in product, plus you will also receive a paper pumpkin kit as well as business supplies, etc. So you get a lot of freebies for $99, and everything ships for free. So that's another huge savings in your initial purchase of the starter kit. And plus, Lori's Dream Team would love to welcome you to our little family, our Stampin' Up! Family. So if you have any questions, please contact me and I'll help you through that. And I think, oh, and then this is that stamp set. So as a host, this is the stamp set. It is a red rubber. It's also a distinctive stamp set. And just look at the fonts on that. Isn't that beautiful? So, so pretty. So you got a variety of sentiments that will hit a couple of different occasions, but it's Calming Camellia. So that is that free host set. All right, I think we are ready to, oh, got my seeing eyeglasses on. And then, but other than that, if you have any questions, and like I said, with this particular bundle, $42.25, plus add on some dimensionals or cardstock that you might need, or the designer series paper, get yourself up to $50 and you can you'd be able to choose a free celebration, as well as create a ton of little treat packages like this. Now, chocolate is not included, so you'll have to go to your local store for that, but super, super cute, right? And I think on that note, we are ready to go. And I will wish you a wonderful afternoon and look forward to stamping with you next Sunday. So thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you popping in and spending part of your Sunday afternoon with me. If you are live, you're going to see the live button, but otherwise the replay is just as great. So have a great one, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye.